What's going on, my friends? Welcome to episode 149 of the Gay Gap Podcast. Here we bring you everything New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia, Nashville, and international sports. Hosted by yours truly, Aaron Grassani, Joyce Allen, Cunningham, Alex Reich, Sam Morell, and our special guest, Sam Federman. You can listen to our podcast on various platforms, including but not limited to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, and YouTube. Also, show up on social media at GayGFP. With all that said, it's time to get your game on.
Adam, that was the worst introduction I've ever heard you do. I'm sorry.
What was wrong with it?
It was so boring. It almost put me to sleep. And
it was my normal intro. Sam Morell, was my intro any different than it was usually?
I think that's an answer.
Does that answer your question?
Great.
it was your hot. Your intro was so boring. Sam left.
Now he's back.
So sorry. I had technical issues. So sorry.
There we go, Michael. I demand an apology right now.
Sam, sorry. Tell it was boring.
One thing I will say, it was flatter, but it wasn't boring. It was just like
it was like my normal intro.
It wasn't your no. It wasn't. When you do the intro,
was it any different, Sam? Was it any different the way I usually do it?
Yeah.
Yes, no, because you actually have energy. You dipshit.
Adam. I will say it was different because it was flatter, but like it wasn't like all boring. It was just like, oh, okay. Instead of you yelling, you're like speaking normally.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah,
but it wasn't boring.
Me and my family were just out for dinner, so.
Yeah, you're good. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't boring. You're fine.
Anyway,
let's Sedona's.
Yeah, we went to Sedona's, Michael.
Fuck you. Where's
Congratulations. You guessed correctly. All right, let's not be around bush here. We got a very, very special guest joining us. Alex, your guy, introduce our guest.
Okay, I'm making a boring introduction now.
Just let me speak. Thank you.
White boy, I will smack the dog shit out. Make your wrinkles come back.
Again, Alex, on my word, I'll put him in the waiting room on your request.
If y'all put me in the waiting room, y'all a bunch of bitches.
Can you shut the hell up so I can talk?
No. Suck my dick, bitch, and do as you're told. Now do the show.
So this is Sam Federman. He's been covering UConn men's basketball for a good amount of time, and I'm really excited to have him on to talk about this unbelievable tournament that we are experiencing, and I'm ready to dive in.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to talk because the greatest couple weeks in sports.
Yeah, let's explain that. Let's talk about that. This college tournament has been crazy so far.
Yes. I mean, look, we have for the third straight year a 15 seed in the Sweet 16 in Princeton. We have Fairleigh Dickinson, FDU, North Jersey, going into the second round after beating Purdue. They didn't even win their conference tournament. They were outside the top 300 in KenPom coming into the tournament. We're looking at some crazy basketball games. We have not had a buzzer beater yet, but we've had a lot of excellent basketball. Kansas State and Kentucky was a great game.
FDU.
I mentioned FDU. Penn State, Texas was a great game. We've had a lot of really great games.
We have.
What were your thoughts on the Pitt Iowa State game?
Yeah, I mean, that was not one of the great games.
That's a very simple way to put it.
I mean, it's pretty clear that when you watch Iowa State with and without Caleb Grill, it's two different basketball teams. Grill is their best perimeter defender. He's their best shooter. Without that, their defense kind of lacks, and they can't really funnel you into their shot blocker, Oshun. And when Grill isn't there offensively, Kalsher can shoot a little, Holmes can shoot a little. But I mean, Taman Lipsey is the primary ball handler, and that guy can't shoot from more than 15 feet. So the problems arise on both sides of the floor when Grill's not there. And that's how you end up with Pitt just dominating that game.
Yeah, so I'll go next here. So as a proud New Jersey, I gotta talk about that FDU Purdue game. I mean, it's just, what was your reaction to that game? I mean, because this type of stuff doesn't really happen that much in college. So they're only the second 2 seed ever to upset. They were only the second 60 seed ever to upset a 1 seed. Now coming in, and I heard that Purdue I'm not the biggest college basketball fan, but I heard that Purdue was considered to be a very overrated team. But still, I don't think anyone had them getting eliminated in the first round. So that game, I want to ask you about that one, Sam. What'd you thoughts on that one?
FDU is one of those teams that came into the tournament, and I didn't think too much of them. I thought they were going to beat Texas Southern in that first 4 game, and they did. But then when they got to play against Purdue, this is the smallest team in college basketball. Purdue obviously has 7'4" Zach Edey, who's the National Player of the Year. But what Tobin Anderson did is he decided he was going to press the hell out of Purdue's freshman guards, Braden Smith and Fletcher Lawyer, and force everybody not named Zach Edey to beat them. Basically, they would play the sandwich on Edey with someone on the front and someone on the back at all times. Basically mitigates the height. Basically says, all right, if you're going to throw it into Edey, you're going to have to throw it up. And it's a tough pass to make, because then he'll have to turn around and make the shot and the hook shots and whatever. Essentially, Edey still had 21 points and 15 rebounds. He played fine. But outside of Zach Edey, they couldn't shoot threes. 5 for 26 from deep in that game. They kept bricking threes late, and FDU kept getting clutch buckets, whether it was Sean Moore, Dimitri Roberts. And what was crazy is they only got 1 point out of Ansley Almanor, who's been one of their better players later in this season.
Yeah, Sam, if you want to chime in on that, you are a fellow FDU alum, so go ahead.
Honestly, I've never seen a team, and I'm saying this with all honesty, I've never seen a team go from one of the worst D1 teams I've ever seen to one of the top D1 teams in a sport in a 2-year span. Guys, we have to remember, this is a 2-year span where they were losing to Rutgers by 30. They were losing.
They would probably still be like 20-point underdogs against Rutgers. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah.
Let's not forget, this is a team, they lost to the University of Hartford this year. Hartford's going D3 next year.
Guys.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The fact that they rebuilt this program in such a short time is incredibly impressive.
100%, brother. I agree with you. I say, just remember, when I see FDU growing up, and they were not a good college basketball team. They'll be a 500 team max, They will lose, and let's give a shout out to FDU. They had a great season. Roberts is an elite guard, in my opinion. And guys, he was just playing D2 ball last year. He was a D2 ball player, and I could say this: any great D2 player could be great at the D1 level, in my opinion. They could be great if they put the work into it.
Yeah, I think the difference between the higher levels of D2 and the mid to lower levels of D1 is really small. Once you'll get to the power conferences, there's obviously a talent gap, but I've seen it with my own eyes so many times. D3, D2, JUCO players step in to mid-major D1 levels and dominate. I mean, Danis Jenkins from Odessa College at Iona, Pat Gardner from St. Michael's at Marist. Both of those guys were all MAC second team this year. There's so many guys that aren't playing D1 ball that are so good at basketball.
It's kind of like the gap between, in baseball between single A and double A, triple A, and so on.
You just compare baseball to basketball.
Really. Not really. I honestly, I think it's kind of more comparable to the college baseball circuit than the minor league baseball circuit.
Oh, okay. Thank you for correcting me. Go ahead.
He owned you, Adam. He got you, my brother.
I'm trying to learn here, buddy.
I'm fucking with you, big boy.
No, but one thing I will agree is that a lot of people disrespect like D3, D2 athletes. And they're like, oh, yeah, D3 athletes aren't shit. D2 athletes aren't shit. I'm letting you know, D3 and D2 athletes, they're
on the map.
Yeah, I mean, one of my good friends is gonna be playing D3 golf. And like he's not playing D3 because he couldn't play D1. He's playing D3 because he didn't want to play D1. That's a lot of D3 athletes don't want to make the D1 time commitment. And then there's a lot of D2 athletes that are under recruited at the D1 level, but are competitive and good enough to play at the D1 level. There's so much, and it's not just the players, it's the coaches too. Tobin Anderson had been a D2 coach, a super successful one. First year in D1, he takes FDU from 4 wins to 21 wins. And then you look at there was one other guy that I'm forgetting. Oh no, Tim Cluse did it really well at Iona. He came from LIU Post and he won at Iona. There's plenty of D2 coaches that are really damn good that don't get a chance because the inner circle of hirings, it's so focused on D1 assistants.
No, I mean, it's the same thing even at like the higher level, the jump from college to like the real thing, like NBA or MLB. They don't look at new coaches that are like, oh, they're in college and this and that. Most of those teams look at just like, okay, who's the next player we can add to the coaching staff, instead of like, okay, who's a coach that we can actually look at and be like, hey, they're a good coach. We should hire them.
Well, no, I think there's a blend there. I think there's a lot of really good coaches at higher levels and a lot of really good coaches at lower levels. I think overall there's just a lot more really good coaches than coaching jobs.
Yeah. Well, I will disagree with this one thing because I do feel like it's like, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of great coaches, but I feel like there's also a good amount of coaches that, no offense, they shouldn't be coaching.
Well, I mean, yeah, but then you look at
they have a coaching job.
But you look at the politics of the situations, like a Patrick Ewing. There's 4 or 5, like there's a significant amount of D2, D3 JUCO coaches that are better than Patrick Ewing. But for the politics of the situation, they were never getting Georgetown, and Ewing got Georgetown, obviously.
Well, that's why I'm like, it's just there's a lot of opportunity that for like all these teams to like do amazing, and they just don't take the opportunity because they're like, oh, politics. In my opinion, it's like, I'm sorry, fuck the politics. Truly, it's like if you want to be a good team, hire a good coach.
Yep.
Who cares? Just like hire a good coach. Don't worry about, oh well, we need to get this guy a job, or oh, we need to get this guy a job. Just be like, okay, we want to win. Because at the end of the day, that's what college sports is, right? Winning.
It should be. That's what it should be.
So it's like when you say to someone like, oh, we're gonna do this for the politics, I'm like, but why are you doing it for the politics? You should be saying, I take pride because Georgetown.
Well, no, nobody's gonna come out and say they're doing it like for the politics of it, but like
we all know.
We know why Patrick Ewing got the Georgetown
because he went to Georgetown. That's a given. There's no secret.
because John Thompson and John Thompson III both wanted him to get the job.
Exactly. And I'm sorry, that's bullshit.
And here's the thing: Patrick Ewing probably one of the greatest NBA centers and probably greatest players in Georgetown history. That's what they probably thought. He's been in the system. He knows the program. That's why they probably gave him the job. That's why. But however, to add one, Sam says, I play for D1 coaches. I play for D2. I play for D3 coaches. I know what it takes to play for it. Especially, there's some D3 coaches. I play for Coach Goldsmith, probably one of the best and Alex knows about him extremely well. Probably one of the best D3 coaches of all time. I think he could be a D1 coach for the College of New Jersey. Great coach. And Alex could agree with me on that one. A Boogie, you could agree with me on that one. I think there's some players that one of my best friends named Eric Murdock Jr. could have been a D1 athlete, D1 bench player. He was that good for D1, D2. 6'3" point guard. Amazing athletic, amazing speed. He could have been a guard. Like there's a lot of great players. And I'm gonna talk Sam. And I know you follow the March Madness. I'm no one team that didn't get a bye, and I'm mad about Fordham.
Oh man, I covered Fordham all year.
My cousin is on Fordham, by the way. Plays for Fordham.
Who's your cousin?
Will Richardson, starting point guard.
Yeah, he's really good. He didn't start most of the year, but he's really good.
He started. I'm surprised that Fordham team didn't get a bid to the NCAA tourney. I'm a little pissed at that.
I mean, it was pretty clear that the A10 was not going to get a second bid. Fordham did not have the resume to get in. They really didn't. I wish they did, but they would have gotten in if the tournament was 128 teams. Let's put it that way. I think it was a great step in the right direction for that program, but I think there's still work to be done to get to the position where you can be fighting for at-larges. Not necessarily all from a Fordham perspective, but from the A10 as a whole, because that league these last couple of years has really cannibalized itself in terms of being able to get at-larges. There were no quad one wins outside of the league this year.
Sam, so you're a UConn fan, right?
Yes.
What do you think about the UConn greats such as Rip Hamilton, Shabazz Napier, who else? Andre Drummond. You guys had
what do you mean?
Kemba
What do
Walker.
I think of them? I mean I love them. They're legends.
All right. So who do you think is the best player to come out of UConn? In my opinion, I say Rip Hamilton or Ray Allen, or you got Kemba.
Best NBA career or best college career?
Both.
Well, the best NBA career is Ray Allen.
100%.
The best college career, I mean, I feel like it's got to be a Mecca.
I'll put Kemba in my opinion.
Mecca or Kemba, yeah, those are the two.
But I also have you guys have a Shabazz Napier when he was in college. That backcourt of him and Kemba.
It was him, Kemba, and Jeremy Lamb that year.
That backcourt was impressive.
Yeah, and then the next year, Boatwright comes in. Then you get DeAndre Daniels, and they build the 2014 championship team with Amita Brima and Phil Nolan and Kenton Facey. Those are some really darn good basketball teams. But this year's team is probably better than the 14 team and the 11 team. I think the 09 team was better than both championship teams. And this team is also better than both championship teams. Although the 99 and 04 championship teams are probably the two best teams in program history.
I'll agree with you. Everybody knows me. I'm a huge Blue Devils fans on this phone call.
Yo, you guys, your run early.
There was a lot of bad calls in that game. I'm just gonna clear it.
I mean, it was a physical, chippy game between two basketball teams that like to play kind of that style.
Yeah, I agree, but there's some bad calls.
Guys, do you hear what do you smell what I'm smelling? I'm smelling a lot of excuses.
Kiss my ass, cracker.
Exactly, Sam.
Exactly. Hey, Sam, what's your team for college basketball? Wait, you don't have one. Shut up. And Adam, didn't Rutgers lose? Rutgers didn't make the tournament?
Yeah, Rutgers didn't even make the tournament.
So you can't say shit. Alex can't even say shit either because Villanova didn't even make the tourney this year.
Don't care. Y'all still going home.
Duke sucks. Just live with it.
Nigga, you a Villanova fan. Y'all suck. Suck my dick, bitch.
Mike, stay mad.
I'm woke, nigga. I'm woke.
Stay mad.
Oh, Sam, Federman. I wanted your perspective on the upcoming Sweet 16 matchup between Arkansas and UConn.
Good
Yeah,
question, A Boogie. Great question.
I think these are two super physical basketball teams, super athletic basketball teams, two super well coached basketball teams, and two very deep basketball teams. I think the biggest difference is that UConn has shooters. Jordan Hawkins, Naheem Aline, Joey Calcaterra. These dudes can shoot the ball. I mean, even Tristan Newton can really shoot. When it comes to Arkansas, you look at what they bring. I mean, Ricky Council's a tough shot maker. Nick Smith's talented, but they don't really have shooters from 3 points, from 3-point range. I mean, Devo Davis had their highest 3-point percentage this year for like a consistent player, and it was 34.6%. I mean, unless Joseph Pinion is going to get a lot of run, which he's absolutely not because he's not athletic enough to keep up with UConn's guards, then Arkansas needs someone to step up from 3. Will they be able to shoot with UConn? That's the question. Jordan Hawkins obviously struggled the first half of each of the first 2 March Madness games against Iona and St. Mary's, but I think Hawkins is the best shooter in college basketball. I mean, the ability to make shots on the move out of any position from anywhere off every screen, it's ridiculous. UConn is better positioned to win this game. They're just better in most categories here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely see UConn winning by at least 10. And I think that Sanogo, Hawkins are going to be the 2 toughest matchups in that game for Arkansas, and I don't see this game being close at all.
I think it's going to be pretty close. I think these are 2 well-coached teams that can really muck up I think Arkansas is one of those teams that can muck up a basketball game with UConn, kind of like how we've seen physical, tough teams muck up games. But as it happens with teams like Auburn, the shooting is going to be Arkansas's downfall here. If Arkansas is to win this game, it's probably because UConn shoots poorly.
My other question is, are you making the trip to that game? Or...
No, that's in Las Vegas. So no, I'm not.
Oh, okay. So you'll be just covering it from home?
No, I'm gonna be at the East Regional in New York.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah, so that's Michigan State, Kansas State, and Tennessee FAU.
That Michigan State game will be an awesome one.
Yeah, I mean, I think those are interesting teams. Some really interesting guard play there. Both teams that can really play, that have real good playmakers. You look at you look at Marquise Noel for K-State. You look at Tyson Walker and AJ Hoggard for Michigan State. And then wings that can score. I mean, a lot more so Keontae Johnson than anyone for Michigan State. But I mean, Malik Hall's pretty good. I mean, Keontae's obviously an All-American, though. And then I think the coaching battle is going to be really interesting because Tom Izzo is one of the best coaches ever. Still a great coach. Jerome Tang in his first year has done an excellent job for K-State. If Jerome Tang in his first year can get K-State to the Elite Eight after the success they had in the regular season, I think going forward, that is such a huge boon to the K-State program, even more so than it already has. But for a chance to play for the Final Four, I think that would be, I mean, they've already surpassed every expectation that could have been set for this year. To have a chance to go to the Final Four is going to be special if they can win this game.
I got one more question for you. What are your initial thoughts on the Princeton matchup?
I think it's going to be a tough matchup for Princeton.
Yeah.
Then again, I thought Arizona would be a tough matchup for Princeton, and Mizzou physically a tough matchup. Even though I did think that Princeton had a better shot in a game against a 1-day scout than a 4-day scout. this is Greg McDermott. This is one of the best coaches in the country, and he has time to scout this team. He's seen Princeton offenses before. He's not new to this. And he'll be able to scheme something up. Creighton has the wings with Arthur Kaluma. Arthur Kaluma's big and athletic enough to guard Tosan Ooma in situations. And as long as Creighton can get on the glass in this game, I think they'll have no problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so yeah, walk me through. Obviously, Sam, walk me through and preview like this Sweet 16 for us. Like, what are some what are your thoughts? Like, what are some matchup ups? Like, what are some like upsets you could potentially see? And just walk us through it.
I mean, I don't know. I think FAU has a decent chance against Tennessee. I think Tennessee is deep in the front court, and with Nakamwa and Plavsic and company there, but I think FAU is deep as a team. Dusty May has been a better coach this season than Rick Barnes. I think I trust that team in a matchup. I think there's upset potential there. Then again, I don't think we're at a point really where we see a ton of like upsets. I think most of these teams are really good. These are games with 4, 5, 6 point spreads. They're not necessarily upsets, even if one team wins. Obviously, Princeton over Creighton would be a pretty big upset.
Yeah, I got a question, if you don't
Go ahead.
mind. You said what do you think was the best game so far to watch? Tell our viewers what was the best game to watch as a college basketball fan.
The best game to watch in the tournament so far. It's a really good question. I would have to say probably FDU Purdue.
That one
All
was
right.
crazy.
Furman, Virginia as well.
When I heard that, here's the thing, there's been so many upsets in this tourney this year, and you know who I think may have a chance to win it. I'm gonna say Kansas State is my favorite to win in that.
Don't see it happening.
You know what? You know what's crazy? It's actually the craziest thing out of all of this. If you go back to our last episode, I guessed every single one of these upsets, and I'm not even joking.
He picked FDU. I don't know how.
I
picked FDU, man. I have no idea.
I picked FDU over Purdue, and I picked Princeton over Arizona, and both of them were right.
Now, did you pick those upsets, or did you just say, I'm from New Jersey, I like New Jersey teams?
No, I actually picked them.
He actually picked them.
What was the justification?
Well, my first reason was I hated Purdue, but then the second reason was I was like, no, but then my second reason was the serious reason. I was like, after they stopped their 7-4 guy for Purdue, I was like, who do they have? Just straight up, who do they have? They have no one.
That is basically how they lost the game.
Yeah, and
I mean, I thought I didn't think it would really matter in a game against FDU. I mean, the first thing I do when I get the bracket is I put all the 1 seeds in the second round.
Oh no, I don't. I never do that. And then what's it called? With Princeton versus Arizona, I looked at the matchup and I was like, this is why I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if Arizona won, but I feel really good about Princeton's stats all around and Princeton's defense to stop Arizona from scoring too many points. So I'll choose Princeton, and I was right.
I thought that any chance that Princeton had in that game was to force Arizona to go small with Tubelis at the 5. And even if they didn't do that, they just were better on the glass. And they did that with Ballo on the court a lot. And then they out-rebounded the crap out of Missouri. This is what Princeton has been able to do. They've been able to play, just box out, get rebounds against teams that are more athletic and bigger than them, which is really an impressive thing.
Yeah, it really is. But I just find it funny. I've predicted all of these upsets so far, and I'm so happy. And
Yuck
then
it all up, Sam. Yuck it all up.
listen,
All right,
some
thanks for
Yeah,
having me. I think,
yes, all right, Sam.
think I
One
gotta
more
go.
last question before we let you go. How's your bracket doing?
not great.
Nobody's bracket is great right now. Let's just be real.
Although
many-
I do still have 3 Final Four teams left, my
So do
champion and
I.
my
So do
runner-up.
I.
So I'll be
My
fine
national
there.
championship matchup is still alive. Gonzaga, Alabama. That's
Houston,
still alive.
Alabama. It's gonna be Houston, Alabama in the final.
Probably.
Imagine if Princeton goes all the way. You know how
You
obnoxious Alex
can't.
would be?
I cannot say that there was not one moment where I was like, where there was not one moment last year where I was like, what if St. Peter's just like wins the whole thing?
Oh,
Like, it was
had to have been a
obvious.
thought that
it
at
was-
least crossed your
It was
mind,
obviously
right?
never gonna happen, but the thought absolutely crossed my mind.
It is. All right, but Sam, we thank you so much for coming on. We really appreciate having you on, like, talk about what has been a crazy March Madness so far, as it is every year, but still, we appreciate your insight.
Thank you so much.
All right, Sam, before we let you go, one last thing. Tell us where our listeners can find you.
At Sam_Federman on Twitter.
There you go. So go follow them there. Go check out all the stuff regarding college basketball, and you can also cover Boston sports, right?
I mean, I don't really cover it, but I'm a huge
Okay.
fan.
Okay. All right, but Sam, we thank you so much for coming on, and you're welcome back anytime. Don't be a stranger.
Thank you so much.
Take care. That was Sam. All right, guys, that was Sam Federman. Great to have his college basketball insight on. What
Hey,
you
guys, I got something to say.
What?
I'm gonna call out somebody. Adam, you said you gave me free reign to call out this guy out for not
Who?
joining our show
Who?
because his team lost in the tourney.
Oh, Alex, I want to ask you, how is our friend John Berardi
No,
doing?
come on, let me bring it up. That was my idea.
All right, fine. You can bring it up. Go.
I want to call John Berardi out on here.
Oh, for not coming on.
Oh.
Just so you know, we never actually invited him on. Just so you know.
John, you are a little girl for saying that Purdue was going to go all around this year.
Oh, it's John's birthday today. Happy birthday, John.
Too bad that Purdue choked.
Mike. That's really
I'm going for-
disrespectful. Mike, that's really disrespectful what you just said. How could you disrespect little girls like that?
Oh, oh yeah, you're right. My fault. I have a niece. We got to be nice to the bitches.
I'm letting you know some of them little girls out there, bro. They can be fucking up them grown men easily.
Oh yeah, you're right. John is not worth to be called a little girl. He's like a little fetus. Is that better, Sam?
Yes, because at least a fetus you can just punt to the moon.
So Alex, John Berardi? I dare you. Next episode.
Alex,
Hold
how
up.
is John Berardi handling this?
He's handling it like it didn't happen.
Oh, okay.
Let me ask you. Hold up. Let me say to our
Are you
viewers.
saying
John,
that he's just ignoring it, or are you saying it's like, I'm gonna pretend that never happened?
He's just basically like life moves on.
hell, I got something to say.
Honestly, I don't blame him. I'd probably do the same thing if I were a Purdue fan. Be like, F this team.
Let me get something to say to John real quick. Adam, I'm liquored up. I'm in a good mood. Let me
Alright.
embrace this.
Go ahead.
John Berardi, if you're watching this, next episode, this Thursday, come on the show and embrace it like a man. And I will give you a chance to have your reasonings. If you don't
Alright.
come on the show, you're a bitch. Come on your show, I'll give you respect.
Alex, send him the invite.
If he has any set of balls, he will join the show.
Okay. All right, but before
Hey
we
guys,
get
one more thing. Let's laugh at Purdue's misery.
Mwahahaha.
Speaking of misery, what about Duke?
Hey, at least we made it out
Yes.
the first round. We made it out the first
That's
round.
the thing. At least they nailed the first round.
First round. Hold up now. Alex got me mad now. Okay, where am I?
Hey
Villanova?
Mike. Mike, you got out of the first round?
Yeah.
Wow, whoop-de-fucking dude. Duke was supposed to be in the finals this year. The fuck?
We were terrible. We weren't that good this year. I thought we had a
Oh,
fighting chance.
so Mike, you admit your team sucked.
Okay.
Well, Tennessee cheated, but it's okay. We agree to disagree on the bad call.
Tennessee cheated. Tennessee outplayed you guys.
Like, I'm a better coach than you, but we'll agree to disagree. But Adam,
Michael, you know it's a goddamn lie.
what? Me better
You are
coach than
not a
Sam?
better coach than Sam. Don't.
You're not.
100%. I'm a better coach than Sam. I helped them out. Even though
You
the
helped
coach
me
Sam-
out, but I did the game plan and everything.
Sam, are you gonna tolerate the disrespect?
No.
Sam, tell the truth. If it wasn't for me, you would have ran your players rugged. I told your players to do a press. You're like, sure, let's do it. We ran the press. What happened? We got
No,
the lead back.
Mike, I was doing a press to begin with. I was going to do a press to begin with.
No, you didn't. I'm a great coach. What are you talking about? Shit.
Mike, you weren't in the huddle with me before the game. I told them we're playing 23 compact, and once it gets to 2 minutes in the second quarter, we're then.
Yo, let me tell you a funny story.
31.
When me and Sam were coaching, a parent kept calling Sam on the phone and telling him to put his child in the game. Sam, what's up?
That pissed me off. That
Damn.
fucking pissed me off because he's like, whoa, why is my son in the game? I'm like, because your son keeps turning over the fucking ball. That's why.
I'm sure that's something that's not that uncommon that coaches do with parents.
No. And then he talked about other players, saying other kids sucked.
Again, Sam, I'm sure you have to deal with that part of the job.
I have to deal with that
from
all the
parents.
time, but like,
Me and Sam are laughing at the guy like an idiot. And the funny thing is that the opposing team came to me and Sam said, "Y'all coached the hell of a game."
I'm pretty sure like I'm 100% outcoached their coach.
And I outcoached the assistant coach. So
Listen,
yeah, me and
I'm the best coach, and there is no doubt. The fact that I brought that team to 10 and
Michael,
5.
you're the better player, but Sam's the better coach.
yeah, I can see Sam as a coach, but I'm more of the GM. I'm more of like the owner. I'm more like the Jerry Buss.
GM in what?
I'm the general man. I mean, I'm more of like if I had to be.
I mean, what's it called? If you're talking about GM by meaning you got munchies, like yeah, that's 100% facts.
Nah, dickhead. Fuck you. I'm saying like I'll put the pieces together. Hey Alex, you think you could beat my nephew Tyler Tejada in 1-on-1?
I can beat your nephew in a 1-on-1.
I'm talking about Tyler.
Yeah, I know.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
Hey Adam, you think Sam could beat Tyler?
Yes.
Hell no.
Thank you.
Beat him. I can beat him.
Sam, you will get dunked on every time.
No, I won't. He has enough
Sam,
money.
you said, all right, Sam, you know that's a goddamn lie. Tyler is him.
What's it called? Tyler, you got nothing on me. Versus me 1-on-1.
Oh,
hold on. Let me call him.
We have got to make this a special. Just so you know, we gotta make it special. Sam versus Tyler 1-on-1.
Sam, hold on. Here's the thing, though, Sam. Remember when we went to the game? I told you you could play 1-on-1. What did you do, Adam? Remember when he backed out? He's like, "Nah, I didn't say that."
No. I never backed out. I said I'll verse him 1-on-1.
And then when I told him to his face, you're like, "Nah, I don't want to play him. I was just joking." Remember when he said that, Adam?
No, I didn't say I was joking. I said, bro, Adam's gonna get himself killed if he tries versus him 1-on-1. That was Adam, not me.
Yeah.
I said.
Oh, I would have gotten killed. At least I admit it.
Yeah, I said.
I'm the only one that could beat Tyler because I trained him, so I'm the only one that could beat him.
Nah, you couldn't beat Tyler. Tyler would cook your ass.
Not really. I trained him. I know all of his moves.
I can beat Tyler in a 1-on-1.
Sam may have a chance. I could actually beat Tyler because I know all of his strengths. All I gotta do is.
What I'm saying is, I can beat Tyler.
You want to make a bet? You want to make a bet?
I beat Tyler all my life.
Tyler versus you and Sam. Me and Tyler win.
No, there's no way.
There's no way. All we gotta do is double team Tyler and let you shoot. You won't make it. And Tyler doesn't play with scrubs, so why would he play with you?
Listen, Tyler, if you're listening to this, 1-on-1, me and you, I will beat you 100%.
What would the score be?
I would say what would we playing up to?
Y'all playing at 12.
To 12? I think it'd be 12-3, 12-4.
You capping. I'll say 12-11. Whoever gets ball first wins. That's what I believe.
All right. Yeah, that's fair. We'll find fair.
Okay. All
I say
right.
If
12.
Tyler gets the ball first, he beats you by 1. If you get the ball first and Tyler's not playing serious, you win.
No,
Okay.
even if Tyler's playing serious, I still win.
You can't even beat me. The fuck?
Exactly. You
Yes,
can't
I
even beat
can.
Michael.
I beat Michael before. What?
I don't think you have.
I
He's not on
have.
Let him know,
camera.
Adam.
I
Let
have.
him know.
I literally beat Michael
I
before.
think
You weren't there.
Oh, well, I wasn't there. Well, guess what? I wasn't there. It doesn't count. No, we call that, Sam? We call that a Mickey Mouse win. Not on
shit.
camera. Doesn't count.
No, but here's the thing. Me and Sam played 4 out of 5 games. The fifth game we were bullshitting. Every game we played was serious. Adam, you ever saw the movie Rocky 3? You ever saw the movie Rocky 3 at all?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
You know that there's a scene in the movie where Apollo and Rocky, they get into a boxing match underneath the scenes.
Yes.
That's me and Sam. That's what we were doing. We were having a basketball game underneath the cameras, away from the cameras.
Yes.
All I'm saying is that I can beat him, and it won't be close.
Sam, me and you have close games. And I beat Tyler 12-5. So
I can beat Tyler 12-4, 12-3.
all right, we'll see. I'll set that up.
All right. Before we get to the hot take of the episode, Alex, we've got a lot of action to recap from the World Baseball Classic, so go ahead.
Don't put us to sleep now.
So tonight was the semifinal game between Japan and Mexico, and Japan in the bottom of the ninth, Japan was down 5-4, and they walked it off with a base hit deep to center field, and the final will be USA against Japan, which will be tomorrow at 7 p.m. And I'm really excited for this matchup. I think this matchup is going to be as intense as tonight was, and I think USA has the edge of this game, and I think they win by at least 3-1.
Yeah, I mean, Japan with that walk-off win was. I mean, it was. It was just, what a win for Japan, and USA big wins over Venezuela, and then Puerto Rico, right? Oh no,
Yeah.
they played Cuba. Oh, Cuba. My apologies.
Cuba.
Let's go
yeah.
USA and let's go Puerto Rico.
Yeah, USA, and it'll be USA versus Japan, in the final matchup.
Yep.
Okay. But one of the I know is that I was hoping we could talk more about this. We'll have to wait till when we do our baseball episode. Edwin Diaz getting hurt. He's gonna miss the entire year for the Mets during that Puerto Rico celebration. I mean, it's just a very unfortunate situation, and it's really sparked a real debate about is the World Baseball Classic necessary? And I get that. I understand why MLB GMs would be hesitant to send their players to send their players over to a World Baseball Classic, but at the same time, you hear of the players, you heard what Trey Turner said after the game. So all people are saying, the players don't care about the World Baseball Classic. World Baseball Classic is irrelevant. Did you hear what Trey Turner said after the USA game?
I didn't get a chance to.
He said that grand slam he hit to give Team USA the lead over Venezuela was the biggest home run he's hit in his entire career. And this is a guy who's won a World Series before.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like,
I mean,
you were saying, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And it clearly does. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna tolerate that. We're not gonna tolerate the BS around here. All right, but Alex, great job once again on your World Baseball segment, and we're gonna do one more next episode after see how the final goes for Team USA and Team Japan. It should be fun. Yeah, guys, we may get tomorrow.
Who?
Mike Trout versus Shohei Ohtani. Did you, Michael? Did you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you.
Mike Trout versus Shohei Ohtani. It's gonna be electric. All right, but guys, you know what time it is?
I think the time. So currently, Adam, you say you know what time it is? The time is 12 in the morning.
Okay, that's 12 in the morning when we record this, and it's time for the hot take of the episode. Now, Marcellus isn't here. He's yet to make his season debut, so... And me, Michael, and Alex have already went, so by process of elimination, it's your first hot take of the season, Sam. Floor is yours.
Sam cheated in the hot takes last year.
I didn't cheat in the hot takes last year. Oh, by the way, Adam.
What?
It's time to owe up to your bet, by the way.
So I bet.
Just
okay. Michael,
because the Knicks are ahead of the Brooklyn Nets, so
you gotta say that. Remember that
and
bet?
then
what do I have to say?
You have to wear a Knicks hat. You said
for an entire episode, right?
Where's my Nick? Oh yeah, I got the. You want to come to my house and pick up the Knicks hat?
I'll have to stop by sometime and borrow it.
And then Adam,
and I'll return it in time for next episode.
And then
you return it when we go to the baseball game.
I'll return it when we go to the baseball game. All right.
Yeah, and then Adam, you know what else?
Yeah.
I did lose the bet. The Lakers are in 11th place. So you know what that means?
You have to say a bunch of nice things about Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving.
Yep.
So are we doing that in this episode or next episode?
This episode. I'm gonna do it after my hot take.
Okay.
I'm gonna say all those nice things about KD and Kyrie.
This is gonna kill him. This is gonna kill him.
Isn't this
Sam,
wonderful?
you idiot. Sam, you sure you want to do this?
Today's such a nice day.
Sam's like, I feel like shit. Now I got to talk about nice things about KD and Kyrie.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Get your hot take on the way.
Ready for this hot take?
What is it?
Now, this one's going to get Alex upset.
Finally, a hot take that doesn't get me upset for once. I may
no.
You know what, Sam? You may have already earned yourself an approval from me. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Piss off Adam. Come on, we have a system. No. Piss off Adam.
Should I piss off Adam? Okay, let's piss off Adam. All right, Mikal Bridges is overrated. What's it called? Mikal Bridges is worse than Miles Bridges.
Keep going. I approve.
So on the serious note, Joel Embiid should not be leading the MVP voting. Neither should Nikola Jokic.
Whoa. If you say Zion Williamson, who you say should lead the MVP voting?
Giannis Antetokounmpo should be. Let me explain.
Okay.
Let me explain.
Okay.
First.
Explain yourself now.
First, everyone was raving about how the Sixers were on this 8-game winning streak. Guys, who had the longest winning streak this season?
Milwaukee Bucks.
Oh yeah, they did. How many wins was that?
Was it 13?
No, it was 16.
Yeah.
It was double the 76ers. So that's first of all. Second of all, Giannis has kept them very good, like in the third seed and second seed, guys, right? For most of the season.
Yes.
He has? Right, he has. Without Chris Middleton, and without Serge Ibaka, and without Bobby Portis. So you know who his second best player was?
Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday's a great player, guys, right? Drew Holiday's a great player. Are we really going to sit here and say that Drew Holiday is better than James Harden?
No.
Or, let's go a step further. Are we really going to say that Giannis and Drew Holiday are a better duo than Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown?
No.
Are they a better duo? Giannis is the better player between all four of them. A better duo.
No.
Okay.
I think Giannis and Middleton. I think you could consider that a better duo, but
No,
Giannis and Holiday.
Giannis and Middleton is definitely a better duo. Giannis
Yeah.
and Middleton kill Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but it's just the truth. But Giannis and Drew Holiday, no. The Bucks are now favored to potentially win the entire chip. Do you think they'd be winning the entire chip without Giannis? Now, I'm not saying the 76ers are not in the same situation with Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid, if he wasn't on the Sixers, I'm sorry, Alex, but Alex, you even have to admit, if Joel Embiid wasn't on the 76ers, what would the 76ers be?
They'd be trash.
They'd be garbage. But we keep forgetting it's the same thing with the Bucks. And some people may say, "Oh, well, the Bucks are good because of this and that." I'm like, just because they played a couple games doesn't mean they're amazing. Because we saw what happened with Memphis when John Morant went down in the playoffs. They had one great game, and the other 3 games they played like absolute dog shit. So let's not get it twisted with the records. People don't play serious in the regular season other than the Memphis Grizzlies. And that's because the Memphis Grizzlies are just a bunch of fucking simps that don't know what they're doing because they think they're acting gangster when they really ain't. They're just acting like a bunch of bitches. So let's get that out of the way.
Shots fired. Do I detect shots fired, Sam?
Bro, Memphis is just ass. I'm sorry. It's
No,
just true.
I asked certain someone.
So
And I thought Chris was on it. If that was Chris would defend that.
anyway, but now let's get on to, well, what about the individual stats? Joel Embiid is averaging more points. I'm pretty sure, doesn't Giannis have more rebounds than Joel Embiid?
Let me double check.
Check. Just check. Here, I'll check Giannis, you check Embiid.
All right. Hold on, I almost got here. You are right. Yeah, Giannis is out rebounding Embiid.
Yeah. Okay. What about assists?
Assist. Giannis is leading assists too.
Steals.
Steals. Let me see. I mean, steals is kind of hard to compare, like both front court guys in terms of steals.
That's true. That's true. What about blocks? Blocks probably Joel Embiid.
Let me see. Yeah, Embiid leads in blocks. Leads in blocks.
So Giannis got rebounding and assists.
I will say just really quick, Sam. Embiid, the big stat, Embiid does beat Giannis at PER though. Just want to point that out there.
But here's the thing with the PER.
Yeah.
In my opinion,
it's not a perfect stat, but
no, but that's what I'm saying. PER, in my opinion, is, and this is just a hot take of mine, it's not a stat you should ever rely on if you're ever choosing MVP. It really isn't. Just because, like, guys,
kind of sort of like war in baseball.
Like let's put it like this, guys. Right? No, like let's put it like this. Guys, Wilt Chamberlain's 50-point season with PER is not the highest season. The man averaged 50 points and 25 rebounds. And that's not the highest season PER-wise. Something's a little wrong with that sentence. But my main thing is Giannis has the number 1 seed. Giannis did it most of the year without 2 key players. And then his second best player And on top of that, he's been playing elite defense. He's been playing elite offense. He's been cooking people left and right. Not like Joel Embiid has, and Joel Embiid has, which is why I put Joel Embiid above Nikola Jokic. Like, the race shouldn't be Nikola Jokic versus Joel Embiid. The race should be Joel Embiid versus Giannis. That should be the talk. Like, no one's putting Giannis in the MVP category, but he should be there. So that's why I'm saying Giannis should be the MVP, just because he has, again, the number 1 seed. He's doing just as much as Embiid is doing. And guys, one more thing. He's doing just as much as Joel Embiid is doing on 7 to 8 less minutes. He's not even playing. Guys, he's not even playing.
Sam, just to let you know, you've only got like about a minute left.
Okay, that's fine. Like, guys, Giannis, he doesn't even play like 3 full quarters. Joel Embiid plays 3.5 quarters, I'm pretty sure. Giannis doesn't even play 3 quarters of the game, and he's doing that much. So I think Giannis needs to get more love, respect, and I think Giannis should be the MVP just for how he's carried this team and carried this load. I'm not saying he hasn't had help, but he's not had nearly as much help as Joel Embiid has had on his team. The only thing I will give Giannis over Joel Embiid is the coaching. That's the only thing I will give him. I'll take over.
All right. Who you guys want me to go first?
I'm waiting for this incoming no.
All right. So here's my thing, Sam. I'm going to respectfully disagree with your hot take when you say that, Giannis should be the MVP over Embiid. For one reason only. The one thing I'll disagree with you on is, yes, yes, you're right. Giannis has missed Chris Middleton for most of the year, and he's really had to carry that workload. But my comment why I think Joel Embiid should be MVP is that what's the worst thing? What's the one thing that you say Giannis is amazing defensively, which it is. What's the one thing that Giannis' supporting cast can do well that Embiid's supporting cast can't? Defense. Drew Holiday's a great defender, and Chris Middleton is also a great defender. James Harden, we all know how
did you
good
just
he
say
is on
Chris?
defense.
My man, did you say Chris Middleton was a great defender?
He's solid.
Drew Holiday, I'll give you. Brooke Lopez, I'll give you.
Yeah, but
man, I'm sorry. Chris Middleton's not a good defender. There's no way you just said Chris Middleton's a good defender, dude.
All right. But that's not. Even then, Chris Middleton, he's better than James Harden defensively, and he's definitely better than Tyrese Maxey defensively.
I would low-key, I may put James Harden defensively over Chris Middleton. Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey's like Alex. I'm sorry. Tyrese Maxey on defense is a lost cause. I'm just saying that straight up.
So that's the one thing. So that's the one thing that I'll disagree on. That being said, all the rest of your points were valid, and you presented them really well. So I'm going to approve this one.
Oh, yay. Okay, who's next?
Did I surprise you?
Yes, because I thought you were going to disagree with.
I disagree, but I just think I feel like you still present your hot take really well, and you got me thinking. So,
you approve?
I approve.
Yeah.
I approve.
All right.
I'm gonna go last, Alex.
Yeah, Alex, just approve because I know it's the 76ers. I already knew it's the 76ers. It's not. I'm not saying Joel Embiid shouldn't be in the MVP candidate. He should be second, in my opinion. Like, definitely, it should be him versus Giannis. But I just feel like Giannis should be winning it this year, dude. Like, the disrespect on Giannis is crazy.
I feel like Kevin Durant should be the MVP front runner.
Hold up.
Psych.
Hold up. As of now, Embiid is on a 10-game streak, putting up 34 or more points. And that last night's game, he put up 37 points with 16 rebounds.
Those are great. Those are great stats. Giannis had a triple-double last night. Do you see me fucking raving about Giannis having a triple-double? Like, Alex, what I'm saying is, I expect that from Joel Embiid. Like, as much as it's like, okay, that's an amazing feat. Alex, let's be real. If it's like you're raving about that, about Joel Embiid, if Giannis were to have those same stats, would anyone be raving about it? No. We would just be like, okay, that's Giannis. It's the same reason why I get on people when they like, oh my god, Nikola Jokic, he's about to average a triple-double. I'm like, okay. And if Joel Embiid gets a triple-double, you know what people are gonna say about Joel Embiid? They're gonna be like, oh well, we expect that from Big Joel. We expect Big Joel to get 35 and 15
Has Joel
a night.
Embiid ever had a triple-double before?
Yeah, he has. Right?
Has he really? No,
Yeah.
no, he's obviously had triple-double. He's obviously had triple-doubles. I mean, has he
Yeah,
ever
that's what I'm
averaged a
saying.
triple-double?
Yeah, Joel Embiid has had a triple-double.
I mean, has he averaged a triple-double throughout a season?
Adam.
Yeah.
Adam, are you playing me as stupid right now? I'm pretty sure Joel Embiid hasn't averaged a triple-double.
Okay, I'm just bringing that up because right now Jokic is averaging a triple-double, and I think that's
Okay,
I'm not saying that makes him the I'm not saying that makes him the MVP. I'm just saying.
My man can't play defense.
Okay.
My man.
Wait, you're saying Jokic can't play defense?
Adam, have you seen Nikola Jokic play defense?
Okay. I'm changing my vote.
No. I'm not like Adam. I'm not saying he can't play defense. I'm saying though, have you seen the man play defense?
I've seen the man play defense.
He's not that good defensively. I'm not saying he's a bad defender. I'm saying he's not that good defensively. Like not Joel Embiid.
Not that good.
By meaning like when you compare him to Joel Embiid and Giannis.
I would say he's not close. Defensively, I agree. I take both Jokic. My verdict is in. What's your verdict?
Alex, I want to know real quick. Just before you give me the... Yeah, I knew that was coming. But wait, are you saying that Nikola Jokic is close defensively to Joel Embiid and Giannis?
I would say he's at least in the conversation.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna just because I want to keep your approval vote. I'm gonna respectfully disagree, but I can see it. I can see that argument can be made. I can see that argument can be made. So
wait. Who's better defensively, James Harden or Chris Middleton?
They both suck. That's not even a question to ask.
It's like, Adam, you know who in the finals?
Here's the thing. I have the power. I have the power now.
Go ahead.
So many decisions. Adam, you think me, Sam, and Alex are in cahoots all of last season? Does it prove that we're in cahoots now?
Yeah, we're not in cahoots at all.
Yeah, you guys aren't in cahoots. I've admitted defeat on that a long time ago. I've admitted defeat.
Like
okay.
Listen, if me, Alex, and Mike were in cahoots, Alex would have been like, yeah, I approve that definitely. And meanwhile, it's very obvious. Like, Alex, you don't fucking approve that shit. You're a Sixers fan. Why would you approve that?
Okay.
All right. Here's what I believe. Big Daddy on the mic. Sam, I love you, brother, but I gotta disapprove on this hot take.
Oh my god!
Here's why. Jokic is not gonna be the MVP. Let's be real.
No,
I think this is Joel Embiid's year.
I agree. I think it's Joel Embiid's year.
I believe this is Embiid's year to be the MVP.
You said no. You literally said that this was Giannis's year. Yeah,
I didn't say this was Giannis's year.
Bitch, you said Giannis should be the MVP this year. Don't lie. Don't lie.
No. I said Giannis should be the MVP this year. I never said this was Giannis's year to be MVP. Let's not get it twisted.
Oh, okay.
This is Joel Embiid. This is Joel Embiid's year to be MVP.
Okay, I'm making sure.
This is what I'm saying. I never said that Giannis this is Giannis's year to win MVP. This is clearly Joel Embiid's year to win MVP.
He just gave his opinion, but can I explain my reasoning?
Michael, continue.
Here's what I believe. The addition of James Harden made Joel Embiid a better player, in my opinion.
Exactly.
It made him a better player.
Mm-hmm.
Here's why, because he's getting the ball.
I agree to an extent because James Harden is a great passer, so
he's getting the ball more. He's getting the ball more, and James Harden became less of a player, and I believe Joel Embiid was averaging 34 points a game, 14 rebounds, 2.2 blocks.
No, he's not averaging 14 rebounds. He's averaging 10.
10 rebounds. Excuse me, I rounded it. Point is, Embiid, I'm saying, is going to win the MVP. I believe the reason why I said that over Giannis. Here's what I would say about Giannis. Even though Giannis held the team together, you said about Giannis getting triple-double, Jokic, when Jokic gets triple-doubles, he's 18-1 when he has a triple-double per game. He's 18 wins and 1 loss when he averages a triple-double. So that's not suspected from Jokic. That's why I can't say Jokic being the MVP either.
Yeah. No, but I'm not saying Giannis is getting a triple-double. I'm saying you're not seeing me raving about Giannis getting a triple-double.
I'm not saying. I'm saying my facts. Hold up. I'm just saying.
I know. I was
just saying Jokic.
Just to see if you want to change your vote. I'll rebuttal real quick.
Jokic is averaging, when he averages triple-double, the Nuggets are 18-1 this season when he has a triple-double. So that's what I believe. And then Embiid became a better player because he's been dominating. He's been improving every year. I think they're gonna give it to Embiid as of a third time to charm type shit. So Sam, I love you, baby, but I gotta disapprove. I'm sorry.
All right, so
wait. Let me rebuttal real quick, just to see if he may want to change his vote after I just say this.
Michael, don't fall for it.
No, I'm just saying this. I just want to prove a point real quick. Mike, if Joel Embiid gets a 35 and 15 game, how are you reacting?
First of all, that's impressive for him because he only averages 10 rebounds a game, like you said. If we average 20 rebounds,
how would you react?
I'll be like, that's good for him. That's impressive. I'll be like, that's great.
Okay.
Because when he first came in the league, he was known only as a defensive anchor. He couldn't shoot when he first came into the league, Sam. He's known as much as I do.
Okay. Now, Mike, if Giannis gets a 35 and 15 game, how are you reacting?
That's average for Giannis. Giannis scores gets 30 and he averaged 15 rebounds a game.
So you're saying that if Giannis gets 35 and 15, it's average. But if Joel Embiid gets 35 and 15, it's impressive.
Yeah, because Embiid's not a good rebounder. That good. Giannis is a better rebounder.
But you see what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying Giannis should be MVP, because we expect Giannis to get 35 and 15 a night. We don't expect that from Embiid. We expect Embiid to get 30, 35, but then maybe 8 or 9 rebounds. We expect Joel to get 33, 32 a night. But we never expect him to have a monster game. We expect Giannis to get 35 and 15.
While Giannis gets hurt too easily. Am I right or wrong? They both get hurt too easily, in my opinion.
No, they don't.
Giannis gets hurt, has bad knees. You know that.
Mike, he doesn't have bad knees. Where'd you get that from?
Come on, Sam. What happened in 2021 playoffs?
He has missed a couple of games this year.
He's missed a couple games this year because of his knees, but Mike, what I'm saying is
he hurt his hand and they're injury prone. But I love Giannis.
And that's one thing I think that. Wait. Joel's only played one more game. My apologies.
Yeah, that's why they're going to give it. That's why, because of that one game that Embiid has over Giannis.
Yeah. But Mike, I never said they weren't going to give it to Joel Embiid. I was just making my case for Giannis over Joel. That's what I was doing.
But I sadly disapprove. So
okay.
So you won't approve? Wait. So Mike, you're telling me you won't approve because it's a good hot take? You'll just disapprove because you think Joel Embiid's going to win it?
No, I just believe that Joel Embiid's having a great season.
Right.
Yeah. So Giannis having a great season?
All right. Sorry, Sam. Your hot take has been disapproved. You're 0-1 on the season. Hot take over.
He hot right now. Adam, do you still believe that the fix is in? Me and Alex just approved it.
Wow.
There
Mike.
is no fix in, all right? There's no fix in. I told you. This is, to me, this is officially proof that there is no fixes. I thought that was a good hot take and it got disapproved, so
I would like to say that this is rigged and Adam paid Adam and Mike and Adam's just acting.
No.
Adam, you're just acting. Adam, you're acting. Adam, you're acting.
Hey. If I had enough money to pay off Michael and Alex, don't you think I would have done from my own hot takes?
Okay, wait. Okay, know what? Bet. Hey, Mike. If you change it to approve, I'll give you $20 straight up.
I need more money than that, motherfucker. I make $1 million. You know better.
50.
Okay, you know what? This is officially bargaining now, and this would actually count as collusion, Sam. So I'm warning you, Sam. One more bargaining, and your next hot take is an automatic disapproval, and you'll be 0-2.
But here's the thing, Adam. You know what's the funny thing? We never made that an official rule this year. Last year we did, but we never did it this year.
Oh well, it's an official rule
Mike,
now. No bargaining.
But that will take place next episode. Hey, Mike, what about 50?
Okay, that's all right. This is your final warning, Sam. One more offer, and your next hot takes a disapprove. And
I'm just gonna say this. Do you take the offer? Yes or no?
Sam, I make more money than that. The fuck?
I know you make more money in that, but I'm saying, do you take the offer? Yes or no?
No. And
You won't take the offer for a brother?
All right, that's it,
bills,
Sam.
brother.
You're now 0-2. Sorry.
You know what? Let's go 0-3. Hey, Mike, what about 100?
Okay, you know what?
You who put him in the waiting room?
Let's go 0-3. Come on, Mike. What do you want to do? Adam, that's not going to stop me.
If you can bring the money,
one more, you go 0-4.
if you can make it 500, then we can talk.
Okay, let's go 5. Maybe 500. Let's talk about 500.
Adam, I'm gonna work him. Let me get it to 1,000, Adam. Let me get it to 1,000.
No,
So
let's
Adam-
keep bleeding. Let's keep bleeding him. Yo. Make him pay 10,000.
Sam, how about
Sam? $10,000 and you got a deal.
What about this? If I pay 1,000, what about this? I pay 1,000. Rest of the hot takes for the rest of the year are approved, even if I lose in the finals.
No.
I would like to see a Mike versus
you know what? In the words of Shark Tank, I'm out.
So what are you, Kevin Wonderful?
No, I'm Mark Cuban.
Okay,
I guess I'm Mr. Wonderful. I'm Kevin.
So now, Mike.
No, Alex is Kevin.
Now, Mike.
Kevin talks. Mike. Alex doesn't talk.
Mike. Now that I entertained you, will you change your fucking vote?
You know what? I'll make this easy for you. I'm changing my vote. Disapprove. So now, even if Michael does overturn his vote, it'll still count as a disapproval.
Alex, Mike, change your votes now. Change your votes.
Oh my God.
So we can do it.
This man, you know what, Sam? I'll tell you one thing. I respect your persistency. It's not gonna get you anywhere, but I respect.
Alex, Mike. I made him disapprove.
All right. We are moving on. Aaron Rodgers has said on Pat McAfee that he wants to be a New York Jet.
No one cares.
Let's go.
No one cares. Well, Mike kind of cares. Okay, Mike, Alex, I made him say disapprove. Now you have to approve. We know it's the guys. We know it's the agenda. If Adam approves a hot take, we disapprove. But if he disapproves, then obviously we have to approve.
This is Yo, this is just fun. I love this episode.
This episode has been.
Come on,
hey Adam, tell our viewers why you at. Hey guys, let's talk about. I want to talk to our viewers for a second about that. You know
Aaron
our episode.
Rodgers?
You know at the end of the episode, the game of the week. Adam had a stupid idea to let the people
To let the winner of last week, whoever had the best record at most points, picks the
That's
game.
stupid as hell. That was my brainchild. You didn't think of it, so
Oh,
I
so that
picked the
means
game of the week.
so that means I get to choose. Oh, but here's the thing. Here's the thing with that. If you say approve to my hot take, then I'll choose a good game for you, Mike.
You motherfucker!
Oh my! You know what, Sam? I hate to do this, but if you keep this up, I might have to kick you off the episode. And don't think I won't do it. Don't think I won't do it.
Okay, am I out strike one?
We need to move on. We've got other stuff to talk about.
Wait, Adam. Am I on strike one?
Nigga,
This is
strike 30.
You know what?
This
I'll be nice and say this is strike 2. I'll be nice and say this is strike 2.
That's like strike 5.
No. Say strike 1 so I can just say it again so that
All
then
right,
we can say strike 2.
Fine, strike 1.
Okay, good. I have one more strike to spare before I have to get kicked out. All right, so I'm gonna just use this one strike now and then I'll shut up. Alex, Mike, Adam said disapprove. We know how the agenda works. Anything he disapproves, we approve.
Strike
Just to piss him
2.
off.
You're officially called strike 2.
I will say no more. Just think on it. That's all I'm saying.
Yo. Remember, you know what? I think this officially seals it. The fact that, like Alex and Michael, I'm proud of you because you have officially proved that there's no that there's no collusion, guys. If there was, I'm telling you, you guys would have barked a long time ago. So you know what, Alex, Michael, I'm proud of you, and you know what, I'm gonna reward you guys.
So I get to pick the game of the week since
you know what, I'll let you have this. For at least this episode, I'll let you pick it.
Good.
And for next episode, I'll let Alex pick as his reward.
Good, because we weren't rigging the system. We tried to tell you, month after month after month. Me and Alex were innocent.
No. But no, Alex was guilty, but he's guilty of some other shit from season 1, which we won't talk about.
First of all, we all know Alex was point shaving the bets first season 1. Let's just be.
Alex, do you have any plans for point shaving for season 3?
Nope.
Alex, if you didn't get caught, would you have been point shaving still?
Maybe.
Damn, that's rough, Alex. Alex, I wouldn't even go that low.
All right.
What he said? Yes. He said yes.
He said
maybe.
Alex, if you're in last place again in the bets, are you gonna be point shaving?
Damn, Adam, and I thought I was a bad cheater just now, trying to ask them for their fucking votes. Someone fucking point shaving, like damn.
Damn.
Now, I caught that in season 1 because here's why I caught it, viewers. Because Alex said Alex was winning bets. At the beginning of the bets, Alex didn't save a bet to save his life. No offense, buddy. He kept picking bets. And I'm like, wait a minute, how's he in second place? I'm like, Alex, you cheating. And I said, yeah, I am. Admit that I'm cheating.
Yeah.
He's a
hey, Adam.
Yeah.
We love you, Adam, but
I love you too.
Adam, the truth
Sam, I love you, buddy.
Hey, Sam. Hey, Adam, you want to hear something? Sam paid us to disapprove his hot take so you can have a 1 in your victory. That was some.
I will tell you, my next hot take. I think you both are gonna like it.
What's the hot take? Give us a sneak peek at least.
You want me to give you a hint?
Okay, wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
After you say
yours, let me just see if this hot take would have won. This one will count. This one will not count. I just want to see if this one would have won Alex and Mike. You go first. You go first, Adam.
All right. My next hot take, whenever I get on, it'll be about the Brooklyn Nets. But it'll be typically if you know the patterns of my hot takes on Nets, it goes in one way, it's going the other direction.
Oh, I approve. Sam,
Okay.
what hot
Okay,
take
so-
would make me and Alex approve?
Okay, so if I were to, I wonder if this hot take would have been approved. If I would have said the Atlanta Hawks are a better team right now than the Brooklyn Nets.
I would have approved easily. I would have approved. I would
It would
have
depend. It would have depended on your points. It would have depended on your points.
Mikal Bridges overrated. Cam Thompson overrated. Nick Claxton sucks. Like worse than John Collins.
Oh yeah. You want to get into an argument right now? I really don't feel like waking up my mom again, but I will say, how did the best center in New York do this night?
He did great.
The best
He
center.
played defense. That's what he's known for.
0 points.
Okay.
He's not
Not
known
even
for points.
1
He's not
point.
known
Not
for
even
points.
1 point.
He's not known for points.
Just
He's like
saying.
all I'm saying
Just
is
food
Dennis
for
Rodman.
thought.
All I'm
Just
saying is
food for
Dennis.
thought.
Yo,
And we're
Randall
moving on to
dropped
Aaron Rodgers. I'm
57
not getting
points
into
tonight.
another
Are
fucking.
y'all
I'm not
serious?
getting into another
All I'm
argument.
Hey guys, Randall
I'm
dropped
I am not.
57
I
points.
am not getting into another basketball about my about my team. We are.
All I'm
We're
saying is
all
this.
right. We're
I'm
all
saying-
right. We're
all I'm
mid.
saying is this.
We'll be the 6th seed. We'll be the 7th seed. Move on to the offseason. I'm done talking about them. All right. I'm done talking to them because I don't want to have a freaking seizure on this podcast.
Okay, so all I'm gonna now ask is, okay, Mike.
The Knicks
Mike,
are better
Alex.
than the Nets. Adam,
No, but
Yes,
I'm
I've
saying is-
admitted it already. I've admitted it
No,
you gotta
already.
say,
no,
oh yeah,
no,
the part of that was you gotta say that Mitchell Robinson was better than Nick Claxton.
That was never
Okay,
part
so
of the
now-
bet. That was never
so now,
part of the
Alex-
bet. I never ever made that kind of a bet. All right.
Wait,
Okay.
Alex,
Okay.
You
All
already
right,
admit that
Sam,
Julius
you
Randle
got
was better than
15
Kevin Durant.
seconds. Go.
No, I was gonna ask you this. If I would have said that hot take, Alex, Mike, would you have approved? Yes or no?
Yes, I would have approved.
Alex, would you have approved it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you
So-
go. You're happy, Sam? You happy?
If I can get a jab at the Nets, yes, I can be very happy.
All right. All right. Out of this. It
'Cause
better
now-
be good, or you're going back in the waiting room.
No, I have to now make my special comments about KD and Kyrie because of the bet.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna hold on, don't start. Let me get ready. Let me get in position. You ready, lover boy? Get it on.
Ready?
Get it on
Okay,
like Marvin Gaye.
So remember, I have to say 10 nice things about KD and 10 nice things about Kyrie.
Okay, go
Ready?
ahead.
First, let's do Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving, I've said this. He has the best skill I've ever seen in the NBA.
That's one.
He truly, like, out of everyone that's ever lived, he has the most skill. The closest to come to him in terms of skill was Kobe or AI, one of those two. But Kyrie, his handles, his jump shots, just too good. So that's one. Number two, Kyrie Irving is a really reliable player. Like you can trust Kyrie Irving to be there when needed. He obviously will show up to work and do his job correctly, right? So that's number two. That's number two. Number three. When he played for the Brooklyn Nets, that may be the best version of Kyrie we've ever seen. When we played for the Brooklyn Nets.
You know what?
Like that, like when he played with the Brooklyn Nets, he was getting buckets.
The only exception I would say was Kyrie in the 2016 playoffs.
Yeah.
Other than that, I agree with you.
He was amazing.
Yeah.
Number 5. I feel like he's now learned a lot from the Brooklyn experiment, and now he's taking a better leadership role, and he's starting to become a leader in his own right. He's starting to become a leader. So that's number 6.
I guarantee you that narrative will die in less than a year, but go ahead.
Number 7. The Brooklyn Nets trading Kyrie was the best thing for Kyrie and the worst thing for the Brooklyn Nets. Why? Because now Kyrie has new fresh air. And since he has new fresh air, that means he's obviously going to be amazing at his new team. And with the Mavericks, he's so far been amazing. And, the Nets haven't been as well since he's left. So that's Kyrie left Brooklyn and he did his job. He got the Brooklyn Nets the 4th seed. He did his job. So that's number 7. Number 8. Kyrie Irving has, I guess, a nice shoes. Kyrie Irving makes very nice shoes. I will say that. The Kyrie's are really nice. Number 9. Kyrie still has a hairline, unlike, half of the people on this podcast.
Last one.
Kyrie Irving was just Kyrie Irving, when he was with the Brooklyn Nets, was so dominant, so reliable, so attentive. He was the best person that the Brooklyn Nets could have gotten for that job. His attitude is just amazing, and his mind is just in the right place. His mind's just such a great place.
Sam, just so you know, I'm enjoying this.
So now time for Katie.
Oh, okay. If the Kyrie Irving was that fire, this should be even better. Go.
Number 1, Katie. He was always there, super durable, never got injured ever. He was just always there. He was Mr. Reliable when he was there.
Number 2.
Number 2, Kevin Durant's just such a great leader. His leadership is just off the charts. He is an amazing leader on and off the court. Number 3, Durant's one of the most clutch players I've ever seen. Any shot he shoots up in the clutch is just going in. It's just going in. He's just like that.
It's like his Twitter handle, his Instagram handle, Easy Money Sniper.
It's easy money sniper. He never ever missed a clutch shot. He's just that dude. He never airballed in the second round of the playoffs when they should have beat Giannis, but they didn't because Giannis was just better than him. That was number 3. Number 4, KD's not a choker, and he gets the job done.
That's the same thing as number 3.
No, but you see what I mean. When he needs to play well, he'll play well. Look no further than last year's playoffs. Last year's playoffs, he played amazingly against the Celtics. He was just a masterclass performance.
He was dominant. He was dominant.
He was against the Celtics. Bro, the Celtics were lucky they won that series. That's what happened.
They were lucky.
It was because of Steve Nash. Steve Nash was the problem.
Steve Nash. Okay. Not a good
coach. Number 5, Kevin Durant's scoring ability. We all know this. Kevin Durant's scoring ability is just unreal. His scoring ability is just top notch, truly top notch.
Pound for pound, top 5 scorer in NBA history.
Yep, pound for pound, top 5 at least. No, so that was 5. Number 6. Katie comes out with some fire shoes too. I'm not gonna lie, Katie's shoes are really good. Number 7. Katie's mom is really cool.
Oh, she's an angel.
I want to meet her in person. She's really cool. So number 7. That was number 7. Number 8. KD is such a great defender. We don't give him enough respect on defense.
Yeah.
He's just such a great defender. Any team he goes to defensively just gets better. Number 9, KD, handle never seen before by a 7-footer. He's just amazing. And number 10, finally, KD may be a top 15 player of all time. He might be.
Debatable.
That last one was a lie. He's worse than fucking Dwayne Wade.
Again, debatable. Both of those are debatable.
Scottie Pittman's better than Durant, and that's not debatable.
Okay, now you're capping.
Scottie Pippen is better than Durant. What are we talking about?
But Sam, do you want to go back in the box? Not
Mike.
the waiting room this time, the box.
Mike.
What up?
Is Scottie Pippen better than Durant? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. And so he leaves. Oh nah, he just showed bare ass to the camera.
What did he do?
He showed bare ass to the camera, my dude.
He flashed the camera?
He flashed the fucking camera, dude. What the fuck?
You won't. He won't. He's a pussy. He won't do it.
You flashed the camera. Nah, dude.
Oh. He's wearing boxers. Okay, good. He's wearing boxers.
Oh my god.
Adam, if you show your whole ass, I'm gonna throw up.
If he showed his actual ass, I would have left.
He'll got the balls to do it.
Bro, Adam, why did you flash your whole hairy ass on camera?
You showed us. I think
Adam,
you scarred Alex so bad that Alex stopped looking at the screen.
No. You know what's the real debate, though? I'm being so serious when I'm saying this, too. You know what's the real debate? Like, actually?
Go ahead.
Who's better, Dominique Wilkins or Kevin Durant?
Dominique Wilkins.
I'm not too. I'll plead the fifth. I'm not too familiar with Dominique Wilkins' game.
Dominique Wilkins was a fucking beast. That's the real debate. Or the real debate is who's better, Kevin Durant or a prime Grant Hill? Not Grant Hill's entire career, prime Grant Hill.
Grant Hill was a beast.
Yeah, because Grant Hill in his prime was the original LeBron.
Wait, original LeBron? Okay, you're capping.
He was.
He was. He literally was. Isaiah Thomas said it, not me. Isaiah Thomas literally said he was the original.
And I said it, Adam. Grant Hill was the original LeBron.
You're speaking to a LeBron fan, dude.
I'm not a LeBron fan, first of all.
Just so you know, I'm this close to my boxers coming off next.
You said you didn't think Grant Hill was the first LeBron. Grant Hill was doing the LeBron thing before LeBron came into the league.
All right. We are. I want us to get to Aaron Rodgers, but again, these two fools have no respect for the clock. And I just want to shout out blasphemous takes all day.
Bro,
so
because
I have to assert myself and advance the show because I don't want to get another noise complaint.
Adam, the thing you're not getting is I don't like the Jets. So you talking about Aaron Rodgers going to the Jets?
But Michael here does.
I want to hear about this.
But Mike doesn't care right now. Mike doesn't care. He doesn't care.
Michael, should I bring out the secret weapon?
What's the secret weapon?
A dildo.
Are you gonna flash?
Should I bring out the secret weapon?
I dare you. I dare you to do
Adam,
it.
if you bring up the secret weapon, I'm leaving and I'm not coming back. I hope you know that. Straight up. If you flash me,
anything, that'd be a plus. That means you can shut up and we can finally move on with the freaking show.
Sam, he won't though.
I know he won't, but if he does, I will fucking leave.
You will join the show. Shut the fuck up.
All right, last warning, Sam. We are moving on. Aaron Rodgers said Pat McAfee that he wants to go to the Jets.
It will be an official reality.
Well, I don't think Aaron Rodgers is going to go to the Jets, but even if he did, they still wouldn't be that good because Aaron Rodgers is really not that good anymore.
Here's the thing, Sam. When you say not that good,
he put his pants on. Okay.
Remember, this guy's coming off last season here. He's 2 years removed from winning the MVP. So, And last year,
Yeah,
I'll agree he did have a great year in Green Bay. Who were his weapons?
but Aaron Rodgers is just not that good of a
Nobody.
quarterback anymore.
Well, I just brought you reasons that he just won the MVP 2 years ago, and last year he had no weapons, and now you're putting him on a team with weapons like Elijah Moore. You've got Garrett
Yeah,
Wilson.
but Aaron Rodgers is old, dude.
You just got Curse Lazar, and you may end up in. It looks like the Jets are going to try to add more weapons for Rodgers. So you compared weapons he has in Green Bay to weapons he would have for the Jets. I still think Aaron Rodgers would have at least a year, maybe 2 more or 3 more years left of like really good football left in him.
But here's the thing: Aaron Rodgers is old by now. We saw what happened with Tom Brady. So
Here's the thing. I agree. I get the age concerns. I just think I think last year was it. I think blaming age strictly for Aaron Rodgers this year. I just think that's short sighted. He had no help in Green Bay. None.
All I'm saying is Aaron Rodgers. He may be like, if he goes to the Jets, and I'm calling it, and y'all are gonna say I'm blasphemous, but I don't care, just because this is what the Jets do to all their motherfucking quarterbacks. Aaron Rodgers might be a close similar to Zach Wilson next year if the Jets get their hands on Aaron Rodgers. I'm sorry. I would rather Aaron Rodgers go to the fucking Cowboys, because at least the Cowboys, like, they teach their players the correct way. The Jets will ruin Aaron Rodgers. In fact, the Aaron Rodgers should go to the Cowboys because the Cowboys have better weapons than the Jets.
No, they just released Zeke this year.
They released Zeke. They
released Zeke. They released Zeke, but they kept Dak.
They released Zeke, but they kept Dak. Yeah.
Oh, y'all are fucked.
Because we don't have a running back. Jerry Jones is a fucking idiot.
Well, guess the cow babies are coming back.
Fuck you, Sam. Not now. We're heartbroken.
The cow toddlers, right?
We're heartbroken. Okay, we're heartbroken. We're heartbroken.
Honestly, you know where I think a great fit would be made? I think a great fit would be the Jaguars. Because don't the Jaguars, like, they don't have a quarterback?
They have Trevor Lawrence.
Oh, they have Trevor. Who's the team that doesn't have the quarterback that was in that? They were the 5th seed, I think.
Which conference?
Tennessee. Tennessee, they're terrible. They don't got a quarterback.
Tennessee, they suck. Yeah.
Tennessee, because I remember they made the playoffs, but they didn't have a quarterback.
Because they have the best running back in the league.
That season where they made the playoffs for Ryan Tannehill just went off.
No, that's what I'm saying. If Aaron
they're
Rodgers
the best running back in the league. And it's Derrick Henry.
That's what I'm saying. If Tennessee gets Aaron Rodgers, that would be nice.
That would be sexy.
That's what I'm saying.
I also think like Tampa Bay would be a good fit for him too. I think, or Seattle, or no, not Seattle, San Francisco.
San Francisco would actually be a very good fit for him.
The only problem is that I don't know if you heard, the Packers didn't want to trade him within the AFC. They only want to trade them into the AFC.
Sucks.
Yeah, I think before they signed Jimmy Garoppolo, I thought the Raiders could be in the mix for Rodgers, but I just think like you seem to be very anti Rodgers Jets. I'm pro Rodgers Jets. I think for the next couple of years, this would be my hot take. I think the Jets would be better than the Bills. Because remember, the Jets beat the Bills last year with Zach freaking Wilson at quarterback. Now imagine what they could do with Aaron Rodgers at quarterback.
Here's the thing, though, with me.
Yeah. I mean, it's easy to get skeptical because of the Jets' history of quarterbacks, but it's just that if you're a Jets fan, what will be your alternative? What will be your alternative? The only one I could think of that would be somewhat realistic would be Lamar.
No, Lamar would not be a good fit for that team.
All right,
straight up, like Lamar would not be a good fit for that team.
I don't think so either. Which is why I'm pro. I'm just going to just because
you know what I think would have been a good fit. Low key.
Who?
Daniel Jones.
Daniel,
for one reason and one reason alone,
yeah.
he's young. He's still pretty young.
Yeah.
And
I can
that
see
young core could dominate.
I can see that. I also thought Derek Carr would have been a good fit.
Derek Carr would have been a decent fit. It's like
But
the only reason why I don't like the age is just because I like young teams sticking together.
Yeah. And here will be one counterpoint to that, though. I understand. I like you point that young team sticking together, but here's another thing I'm thinking from a Jets perspective. Right now, if you have Aaron, you have Aaron Rodgers, and you have all these weapons in their prime. So Aaron Rodgers, like I think if you want to say long term, Lamar, Carr, and like all those other guys would be better options. I agree to a certain extent, but I think with all these guys in the prime right now and Aaron Rodgers, like I think right now over the next 2 years, they've built themselves like a 2-3 year window where they could be really competitive. And here's my thing: if it falls apart, if it doesn't work out, then boom, all of Aaron Rodgers' money is gone. You can use that money to pay Sauce Gardner and and to pay Sauce Gardner and Garrett Wilson and all your young players, and then you can draft a quarterback in the draft.
Do you think that the Jets are better than the Giants?
I'm going to say yes.
You're capping.
Only because the Jets, for one reason only. I like their quarterback more, at least right now, and B, I think their roster is the Jets roster is like more NFL ready.
No,
like
the
I don't think the Giants roster, because here's the thing, because Kayvon Thibodeau, well, he had a great rookie. I still think he hasn't breaking out yet. They're a lot of players on defense haven't breaking out yet. They still have a lot of work to do. Like the Giants, I will give the Giants credit. They've had a really, really good offseason. They brought back Daniel Jones, and they also made some. I don't know if you've been paying, Sam. I don't think you've been paying much attention to the Giants offseason this year, have you?
I kind of been. That's why I was like, yeah, the Giants are better than the Jets.
Because they picked up who was it site that they picked up Darren Willer from the Raiders for a 3rd round pick. That's a huge move.
That's a steal.
That's huge.
That to me, that's a steal.
That's the same pick that they got for Kadarius Toney. So you essentially trade Kadarius Toney, who had no fit on the team anymore, for arguably a top 5 tight end in all football when healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Now Waller has had his injury concerns, but a lot of people were saying like, "Oh, what?" I said myself, "What did the Giants need to do now that they've locked up Dan Jones? They needed to get him weapons." And you look at this wide receiver market. What this wide receiver class at free agency is, Sam.
Mm-hmm.
This wide receiver class is extremely mid. So what do? Instead of overpaying, for a mid wide receiver, you know what you do? You go ahead and get him, get Daniel Jones, a true number 1 tight end who I think as of right now would be Daniel Jones' favorite target. Now, do I still think they have work to do specifically at wide receiver? I do. I agree. I still think, like, despite the addition of Darren Waller, I would still prefer to have a true wide receiver one, maybe like a DeAndre Hopkins or a type like that. And I still think the Giants should at least explore a trade like that, in the offseason. But what they've done here is this offseason, adding Darren Waller. They also add, who's the Colts tight end?
I forgot.
Not the Colts tight end, not the Colts tight end. The linebacker they add him, so they fill a big hole at linebacker. They add Paris Campbell. They signed back Paris Campbell. They signed back Darius Slayton. They brought back Sterling Shepard. So they have a lot of great. So they're really adding a lot of depth of wide here. So they've put themselves in a situation where they can either do 2 things. Like they still have needs at both corner at wide receiver. What they've done is they've put themselves in a position where they could go out there instead of reaching for need at one position, they could go out there, make a trade, make a trade for a true wide receiver one, and then in the draft they could use they could use their first round pick to address corner, or vice versa. They could trade for a corner and then use their draft pick on a wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
They built themselves a lot of flexibility.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Sam.
You're excused, bruh.
Go ahead,
Yes.
Sam. Do you have any thoughts on the Giants?
I just think the Giants are in a really good position right now to make a really good push.
Fuck those
I
giant
think-
bastards.
The Jets suck, Mike. Stop it.
Your mama sucks, but we still love her anyway. Your mama get that bomb ass head.
Never that. But the Giants are like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you guys know the Giants are here. The Giants are here
Hey
to
guys,
stay.
why does Sam mess with ugly women?
Yeah, I don't know.
Mike, do you want me to expose you right now?
First of all, I'll date ugly women, brother.
All right.
Are you sure about that?
Sam, I dated your mother. At least my dad's not getting milk still. Just kidding.
All right. Michael, quick thoughts on Rodgers likely going to the Jets.
It's going to happen, motherfucker. It's going to happen.
It's not.
Sam, is it past your bedtime or your dumb ass is unhinged as usual?
It's good. Aaron Rodgers has said he wants to go to the Jets. Both teams are now just trying to work out compensation. It's going to be a big game of chicken.
First of all, Aaron Rodgers is going to his thing. They're going to buy him out.
They're not going to buy him out. They're going to work out a trade. And here's the thing. I think if you could get Aaron Rodgers for, let's say, maybe a second rounder this year and maybe a first rounder next year, I think you do it. Go ahead, Michael.
It will happen.
It'll happen. So it'll happen. So again, any final thoughts on Rodgers potentially going to Jets? Get it out now.
He's not going to the Jets, and we just need to stop living in this fantasy land.
Okay. All right. One last story here before we get to our bets. Alex, your Philadelphia Eagles have made some impressive moves this offseason. Go ahead, talk.
Yeah. It's been an interesting last couple of days. They got rid of CJ Garner, who was going to Detroit. They also got rid of Zach Pascal. I think he's going to Arizona. And some others. But I'm really interested to see how this Eagles team rebuilds in the coming months, especially during the NFL draft.
Yeah.
And also losing Miles Sanders was a big one. But
you kept James Bradbury. That was good.
Yeah. Yeah,
and you also kept Darius Slay. You kept Darius Slay, so you're keeping that secondary together.
Yeah.
Also, did you guys add a big safety?
I have to check. I'm not sure, but we added Rashad Penny,
which is, and Rashad Penny is like, it's a solid pickup, but he doesn't really move the needle.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, but
also, we got rid of Isaac Samadu. He's going to the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah. Yo, guys. Yo, Sam. Alex, want to know a hot take? Cowboys ain't finishing top 2 in the division next year.
I mean, that's just a fact.
I think the NFC East race is going to be between the Giants and the Eagles. Alex, you agree?
Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
All right. Finally, when was the last time the Cowboys won a Super Bowl? The winless Cowboys since 1996. They won the Super Bowl. I wasn't even born yet. That's the last time they won a Super Bowl. They're gonna be back down in third place, where they belong. All right, but guys,
they may be worse.
well, there's the thing. It's hard to be worse than Washington. That would be impressive, even by cowgirl standards.
Go fuck yourselves.
I don't know. Michael's sitting there. What Michael is doing? Michael's just sitting there, right now with his knife, plotting our murders.
You're damn right. I have coffins in my backyard. I can make it happen.
No. He's right now, while we were doing that, he has pictures of all three of us that he's throwing darts at each of us.
No, I'll let Alex live. I actually like Alex. I'll let Alex live.
Listen, this is all I'm saying. The cow toddlers just suck.
All right, but
Does
guys,
Sam want to die today? Sam wants to die.
Cow toddlers are just disgusting.
This boy trying to die.
All right.
The cow toddlers, haha.
Okay, you guys ready? Are you guys ready for the bets of the episode?
No.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the thing: the new, all right, our new rules postponed due to my deal with about going forward. We will have a deal. Marcellus never got his bet in last episode. Shit. So we'll give him two bets. Next episode, but. I had Nets over Thunder, Kill Bridge 25 plus or more, Nets lose to the Thunder. That sucks. Alex had Heat over Jazz, Bucks over Kings. Sam had Knicks over Trailblazers, Bucks over Kings. Michael had Giannis 20, Donovan Mitchell 20. Did Giannis play that game? Because I was looking on my app and it's like, and they didn't list Giannis they didn't list Giannis for points. Oh well, I'll look that up. So right now, Sam's in the lead. So guess what, Sam? Wait, Michael, are you picking or is Sam picking this episode?
I'm picking. Sam screwed you. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Because you awarded me and Alex. You awarded me and Alex since you thought we were in cahoots.
So Sam, you want to pick?
I'm picking.
Okay, Sam.
No,
you pick the
no. It was my brainchild. I get to pick. It was my idea. First of all, y'all niggas were against it from the jump. So go fuck yourselves.
I'm picking.
Sam, if you pick a hockey game, I will kill you.
Okay, so I'm choosing whoever the devil is written. I'm joking. My game of the week.
Game of the episode.
It better not be a retarded game because I know you stupid.
Who do I want? Let me see. College basketball. Does it happen? Well, does it happen right now or no?
No, we're on a break. I think it's tomorrow.
And I think Sweet 16 starts back up on Thursday.
Will it be on by then or no?
I'm looking at it right now. The first game is in March. No, the first game is on Thursday.
Okay, so then we have time, I think.
I think our episode will be Thursday night, I think.
So we can't pick it. So
you can't pick the Thursday games, but you can't pick the Friday games, but you can pick the Thursday games.
All right, so then the game of the episode is Gonzaga versus UCLA.
That's a good one.
Bastard. That's a great game. I'm proud of you, you ignorant fuck.
I really wanted to choose Princeton versus Creighton, but they play on Friday.
All right, so Gonzaga versus UCLA. All right, Sam.
Sam, I love you, you big old bastard.
All right, Sam. Since it's your pick, since it's your pick, again, you go first.
Yeah, explain your reasonings, buddy.
Okay, so I'm going to be choosing Gonzaga. Gonzaga, I feel like it just has too much offense for UCLA to handle. Plus, Gonzaga has been here a lot. UCLA, really, in the past couple of years, hasn't made it this far.
They made it
And I
this
just-
far a bunch of times. They were in the Final
No,
Four
but-
in 2021.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't
Gonzaga
know.
beat them.
Well, that's why Gonzaga is just the better team.
All right.
Alright.
So you're going with Gonzaga?
I should say Sam Federman. I'm going with Gonzaga.
Adam, who are you picking?
Gonzaga, money line.
You stupid morons. Alex, how about you?
Gonzaga.
Oh. Am I the only one with brain cells on here?
I mean, you're the only one that's dumb enough to choose UCLA.
Before I choose UCLA has a better team, in my opinion. They got Amari Banks, who is a bucket, a huge bucket. Gonzaga has better defense, but UC and I believe I'm 1-0 with the games. I believe we're 0-1. We're 0-1 as a whole.
I haven't done like the calculation for last episode.
No,
yet,
no,
so,
we're
yeah.
0-1 for games.
I know I'm on too. Says here's the thing, I picked the Warriors right, but Stephen Curry didn't get 25. He only got 23.
No,
so
we all had the Warriors. We're 1-1, I believe, as a group. We're 1-1.
Yeah, you're one of what I'm 0-2 because I did a parlay along with it. So
Adam,
remember,
Adam, you don't do parlays for this. It's a simple bet. You just pick the other team.
So you just pick teams?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, are we doing the normal point totals, or is this just like straight up?
Straight up. You just do straight
All right, so
up.
only record matters.
Yeah,
right?
only record. So
Okay,
we're
got it.
0-1. I'm gonna
Got
go. I'm gonna pick UCLA because I'm gonna go with UCLA.
Okay, got it. That's good to know. That's good. I think that makes it a lot easier. The fact that we don't do the point totals for these guys. I think it makes it a lot easier.
You gotta do points total. It's like you win if you pick wins, you win.
Exactly. Makes it
All
a
right,
lot easier.
all
Makes
right,
my
so who's-
job. All right, so ready for my bet?
Yeah.
Here we go. I am going with another 2-leg parlay, and these are both for tomorrow.
What are they?
All right. All right. I'm gonna play a little game. I'm taking 2 sports. Guess the 2 sports.
Baseball, and hockey.
You got them both right. Which one do you want first?
I don't give a fuck.
All right, I'll start off. I'm going to take the New Jersey Devils over the Minnesota Wild tomorrow. Big game for the Devils. I think if they win and Florida loses, they officially clinch a playoff spot, I believe. So it's going to be a big game for them. They come off a big win against the Lightning. So they're getting ready for the playoffs. So I think they come out big in this one. I think they beat the Minnesota Wild at home. And the other one, guess what, Alex? I am taking Team USA over Japan tomorrow in the World Baseball Classic Championship. USA, I think USA is going to get revenge for the 2020 Olympics.
So what about Puerto Rico? What happened to Puerto Rico?
They got. I think USA beat them.
That was Cuba.
Or did another team beat them?
Ohtani versus Mike Trout. Let's go. All right, Alex, you're up, bitch.
Yo. Michael, imagine if a couple years from now we get a World Baseball Classic, Aaron Judge versus Shohei Ohtani.
I'll be impressed.
That would be amazing.
Adam, we're going to see Aaron Judge next Thursday. Hallelujah.
Oh yeah. By the way, spoiler: me and Michael are making plans to go opening day next week for the Yankees. Sam, just so you know, if you want to come, it's gonna cost you about $175.
All right, there we go.
You in?
I may. I need to see.
What?
I said I may. I need to see.
Okay, you may. Okay.
It's next. Imagine Sam goes.
Okay.
Sam, you gotta get a parent to go with you. This is a parent-child event.
Mike, I'm the one that drives you everywhere, remember?
Actually, I do drive. I just hate driving because I'm usually drunk when I hang out with you,
Okay.
Negroes.
Exactly. So, Mike, who the fuck you saying needs a parent?
Okay.
I forgot you're my bitch. I forgot. You do as you're told.
Bro, Mike. You're like the grandpa I have to take care of every fucking Sunday.
No, you my bitch. You do as you're told. All right.
Now you're
Who's
sounding
up
like
next?
you're the uncle.
I'm the cool uncle. You're just my bitch.
Alex,
do
you
it.
go.
Hey, Adam. If you see Sam going missing, you know why.
I am gonna do Grizzlies money line against Houston and Sixers money line against Chicago.
Grizzlies over Rockets money line, and what was the other one?
Sixers money line against Chicago.
Okay, good. All right, Sam, you're up.
I'm sorry, that's not my name.
Samuel, you're up.
That's still not my name.
Hispanic-y, go.
Mr. What?
Hispanic.
I'm waiting to hear it, Adam. Mr.
Oh yeah, Mr. Ringleader. My humblest apologies, Sam.
Thank you. See, we got there, buddy. Don't worry, you're good.
Sam's a dick.
We got there, buddy.
You're pouring salt in the wound, right, Michael?
First of all, that's always been my name, Mr. Ringleader.
You gotta earn that title again, mister.
Okay, first of y'all know this. I do bad in the beginning and I heat up in the middle. Y'all know this. Y'all seen it year after year.
Except for season 1 when you choked.
I didn't choke last year, but who won the season opener?
You did, and you know what? I give you props for that. You didn't choke last year. You're learning.
I'll take my first 5 bets seriously. Y'all know that. I'm like Sam. I take bad bets.
Right, I'm sorry, Mr. Ringleader. Go ahead, get your bet in.
Thank you.
Suck a dick. Sorry, my fault.
So I'm doing a parlay. I'm choosing the Cavs over the Nets. I'm choosing the Warriors over the Mavericks.
Oh, you dumb fool. That's a dumb bet and you know it.
And I'm going to say that Giannis against the Spurs will go for 20 points.
All right.
And that's all money line.
Yeah.
I'm letting you
All
know, guys,
right.
if I win that Warriors game, y'all are fucked. They're like the heavy, like not favorites.
Okay.
The Mavericks are the heavy favorites in that game.
All right. Season 2 champ, you're up.
I'm gonna go with Luka giving me 25 points or more.
Luka Doncic, 25 points or more.
Hold up. Who else I bet? I'm gonna take Curry. Is Curry playing on that game? I'm gonna take Curry with 20 points or more. Hold up. I'm gonna do a 3-game part. I'm gonna do a 3 parlay, and I'm gonna do it. I know we had a rough patch. No, we can't beat the Heat because we just lost to the T-Wolves tonight. You know what I'm saying? We just lost to the T-Wolves. I don't think we could do it. But Adam, You know what I'm gonna do for you?
What?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to West. I'm gonna go in the NBA. See what the games for this week are NBA edition. Hold up. Well, for my last bet, I'm gonna go with shit because I've been smoking.
Celtics Kings is a good one.
I'm gonna go with Sabonis giving me 20 points or more too.
Who?
Sabonis for the Kings.
Not De'Aaron Fox, right?
Nah, I'm gonna go with my mate. I'm gonna go with my pick for most improved player, Domantas Sabonis,
20 plus points.
who is probably one of the best players in the Western Conference, in my opinion. Yep, yeah, I'm
Kings are
sleeping on
good
him.
this year.
Yeah, he is the running
The
for
Kings are
most
for
improved
real.
player. He's
Good
most
for them.
improved.
Good for them. Their fan base has suffered long enough.
His father was a bucket. His father was an awesome player too.
Yeah.
What's it called? Mike. All I'm saying is, you know what would make you a bucket?
What?
I know I don't care if I get kicked. What would make you a bucket, Mike, is if you would change your vote and approve my hot.
Hey Adam, this is blasphemy. Adam, he is rigging the system.
All
Listen,
right,
Rick, you
guys.
just
It's
told me
all
how to
for
get
this.
bucket.
It's all for this episode. Rigging the system, are we?
Listen, all I'm saying is, Alex, Mike, if you still want to, the offer is still on the table. I'm saying. Adam, I feel like if they were to change their votes right now, you would lose your shit.
Honestly, if they did, Sam, I don't know whether I'd be angry or impressed. I'd be like, how did this evil bastard pull this one off?
Okay, so guys,
I really think Sam's right now in his lab going, how can I screw over Adam Grassani this time? How can I prove my
Hey Alex, I
supremacy?
text you something.
listen, guys, all I'm saying is this. Just trust me. Do it. Just for the memes. Just for the memes, guys, please. Just for the memes.
All right, me and Alex have changed our vote, Adam. Hey Adam, me and Alex have changed our vote. Hey Adam.
All right, guys. Any final thoughts?
Hey Adam, me and Alex have changed our vote to approve to Sam's hot take.
So guess what? Too late. We already moved past the segment. You can't do it once we move past the segment. Sorry.
Adam, we can. We still can.
Bullshit. No, don't even try playing with me, Sam.
I'm not playing with you, Adam. You can. I did the same thing with you last year.
That was the bullshit. That never happened. Well, when did that happen?
When you said, okay, can you approve KD? And I said, all right, but I'll approve KD.
Yeah, you called him up. You called him up, dickhead.
That was after the show.
You did during the show.
If you guys can come to an agreement off the show and oh my, you know what, Sam? I applaud you for persisting, but you're really starting to get on my nerves.
They said approve.
Your hot take is an L. Done.
Adam, they approved. Which means it's technically. I know.
Hey guys, me and Alex quit because you're hot. Because you know what I want to see? I want you guys to persuade me and Alex. I want you guys to persuade me and Alex, and we'll pick the votes to disapprove of Adam or to approve of Sam. You give us 30 seconds each. Why should we approve or disapprove? And then me and Alex will have our final vote.
Because he said that Chris Middleton, he said James Harden was better defensively than Chris Middleton. He said Nikola Jokic isn't on the same level defensively as Joel Embiid and Giannis, which is not true. And that's it. And he's being honestly. He's putting my anus from last year. Remember when all my hot takes got disapproved? He's putting my anus right now to shame. At least after my hot takes get disapproved, I'll go off the rest of the episode bitching about it, Sam.
You have.
At the very least, I'll go for the rest of the episode bitching about it. At least I don't have to be restrained. I'm able to move off the show.
Okay, Sam, now you.
Okay, I'm just gonna say two things.
Wait. You've got 30 seconds starting now.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say two things. One, Mike, Alex, we both know that Nikola Jokic ain't on the same damn level defensively as Joel Embiid and Giannis Antetokounmpo. We know there's levels to this. Jokic ain't a defender. We know that. And two, guys, come on. The memes of Adam are too precious to miss. Come on. The memes of Adam being upset. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't care.
You know what? You guys gave shitty ass points. So I'm still going to disapprove. Thank you.
Alright, guys. That's it. It's episode 149 of the Game Game Podcast. Yours truly, Aaron Grassani, Cunningham, and Sam Morell. Like you heard, should leave a like and follow and subscribe to the podcast. Also, if you enjoy conversation, make sure you leave a comment to YouTube or reach out to us on social media. Make sure to say in a future episode, man, friends. Those three introduce this fantasy. Dimension our world, believe it, and dive in. See you next time, and until then, stay lit.
And we're out.